First of all, I thought with going natural that it was gonna be easier, that I could just wash and go. Child. Like the process of like twisting and twist outs and making sure your hair is fully hydrated and putting the right oils and deep conditioning. Child, it's work. Okay. Hello, I'm back. It's your girl Renee Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Renee Nicole I am so excited to have you here to talk about a topic that I think is probably something that a lot of my sisters can relate to, those who are naturalistas and have textured hair. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about natural hair. So I want to talk about natural hair because it is a very, very important subject matter to me. I have been natural now. Okay, first off, skirt. For those of you who don't know what it means to be natural, for those of us who have curly or textured hair, a lot of us will use relaxers to straighten it or to manipulate our natural curl pattern. I think, especially growing up in the era that I did in the 90s, I'm a 80s baby, 90s kid, relaxers, aka perms, were the thing. No one wanted to have to manage their natural hair, and it just was what was considered normal. I think majority of my black friends, female friends, had a relaxer. So with that, every 6 weeks to 3 months or so, people would pull out their box of Just For Me or Dark and Lovely or whatever brand you chose and put that creamy crack in their hair. You put that stinky, creamy mixture in your hair, let it sit for however many minutes, and then wash it out, and your hair is bone straight, okay? And then you do whatever, you curl it, whatever you want to do with a curling iron or to style. And I did that from, man, I don't remember when I got my first relaxer. I know I was in elementary school. I had to be in elementary school. And I got a relaxer until I was 24, maybe. I think 2010 was my last relaxer. And then I transitioned into natural hair. That means, sorry if you hear my dog in the background, he wants my attention. So that basically means that when you transition, you're gonna go from having a perm to curly by slowly but surely cutting out all of the permed hair. As your hair grows, it's gonna grow out in its natural state, and the ends are gonna still be, relaxed. So you slowly but surely cut it because you don't want to do the big chop, as they call it, and cut all your hair off. So I did that for a few months, and I think 2011, I want to say, I get these months mixed up. For some reason in my head, it's January 2011 was my last chop or the last cut of relaxed hair, and I was fully natural. So that would be about 10 years. Wow, just hit 10 years. So with that, I've been natural for 10 years. And I was just having this conversation with my friend the other day, so I wanted to talk about it, kind of hear what you guys think. I was saying how when I went natural, first of all, I said I would never go natural. I saw other women and I was like, y'all look the bomb, but my hair ain't gonna look like that. I don't know what's up under this relaxer, and I'm not even trying to find out. But my friend talked me into it. She did hair and she walked me through it. She helped me manage my curls versus my relaxed hair when I was transitioning, and she really motivated me and helped me through the process. Madeline, if it wasn't for you, I don't know what I would do, boo. Okay, and then also I had another friend who would put weaves in my hair or braids, and just to help with the transition. And so with that, shout out to my girl Brittany, she helped me with that too. So with that, I was living in Atlanta. It's like the black capital. So everybody, not everybody, but a lot of naturalistas was roaming around. So it wasn't quite as hard as when I moved back to the East Coast, to Virginia, Northern Virginia, mind you, close to DC. And not everybody had it. And I was in a more diverse work environment than I was in Atlanta. Everybody was black, for the most part. And then cut to moving to Los Angeles, and it really ain't a whole lot of people with natural hair. We out there, but you know, there's a certain glam that is expected, and straight hair is what is considered that glam. So, and there's a lot of different cultures, and not many cultures have hair like us black women, okay? We are very unique in that way, thank you, Lord. So anyway, I found myself becoming very insecure. When I was talking to my friend about this the other day, we were talking about how men don't approach you as much, just period, just in our day and age. There's online, social media, online dating. So men don't have to be as bold, you know, and even expect women to now approach them. And that's just something that's so out of my comfort zone. It's so out of the norm for me, just in how dating was just 10 years ago. So with natural hair, I've noticed an insecurity that, you know, maybe a man doesn't like me because my hair is not sleek. Maybe if I pull it back, you know, my features will be more defined, and, you know, just not loving myself, and not loving, you know, what God gave me, not loving the hair that grows out of my head, as Issa Rae would say. And I love Issa Rae for embracing her naturality on HBO, okay, on Insecurity. She rocks her own hair, and it's just a beautiful thing to see, because I love me a good weave, and I love me some braids. I'm about to throw some in tonight, okay? But I used to rock my natural hair with pride. Like, I used to feel cute in it, and I've noticed lately, I'll look at pictures even or video on my shows, and I'm like, oh, I should have pulled my hair back, or oh, I should have, you know, put a ponytail on, you know, and I don't like that feeling, you know. I want to feel comfortable in the skin I'm in, and there's a lot of women who, you know, don't have hair like me and would love to have my hair, and here I am being insecure about what God gave me. So I wanted to get on here in my full naturality, because I am feeling cute today. I am feeling like I love my hair and what God's blessed me with. I'm so blessed, and I want more black women to feel the same way. I did a short film a couple years ago called See Me, talking about this very topic, about embracing your natural hair and about the insecurities of it and just the process of it. I thought with going natural that it was going to be easier, that I could just wash and go. Child. Like, the process of like twisting and twist outs, and, you know, making sure your hair is fully hydrated, and putting the right oils and deep conditioning. Child, it's work, okay? So don't sign up for this if you're not ready to do the work. But anyway, so I'll put a link to that below. But yeah, I did because I was in the midst of it, in the midst of feeling so like frustrated and insecure and all these different things. And it sounds so superficial, and I think of young women who are cancer patients and dealing with, you know, chemotherapy, and have lost their hair, or lupus and their hair, losing hair. And I'm like, how dare I have these thoughts and these feelings? But I want you to know that your thoughts and your feelings are valid. There are a lot of black women who go on job interviews and ponder, should I manipulate my hair so that I don't look too wild, or so that I, you know, look presentable? What is presentable? Like, the fact that we cannot go on a job interview as ourselves is really, really, it shows you where we are as a country, as a world. And I just really wish that we could embrace who we are. And so that's what I'm choosing to do on this day, to embrace who I am in my natural state. Yes, I had to do a twist out to even get my hair to be like it is today, but I can do that, you know? Like, not every culture has the opportunity to do all the unique, funky, fun styles that we do. So I think that we should embrace them. I really wish that our black men would speak life into black women, because I feel like a lot of our insecurities do come from there. I think a lot of black men, I've experienced a lot of black men say a lot of nasty, negative comments about my hair, not realizing how much that hurts, and not realizing how that feels. Even close to me, that are just trying to be funny, but it's not funny. I think that we need to uplift each other and encourage one another, as black men and women. And I'm having these conversations a lot more, because I really feel like the man would love to stir up tension between black and men, women, and we got to come together. If we can't support each other, who ain't nobody else going to? So love the skin you're in, love the hair that's on your head, love the unique qualities that God gave you, because God gave them to you. And it's so much easier said than done. I'm sitting here telling you this as I deal with the insecurity on my own. But I'm not going to let that stop me from trying. I'm not going to let that stop me from just sharing my own struggles and embracing what I have. I told myself, you know what, I'm just not going to wear my natural hair anymore. And that's a lie. I'm going to rock it. I'm rocking it today. I am putting my braids back in because I have some stuff to do this week, and it's just like the time to do my hair, and it's getting hot out. So yes, I might go outside like this, but it might be like sticking to my face by the end of the day. So, you know, embrace the fact that you can throw some braids in your hair. Embrace the fact that you can put on a weave, put in some weave, or put on a wig and look like something new. Because I get tired of the same look. So I think it's cool that we can change it up. But I'm really, really sharing this with you to hold myself accountable to embracing what I have, embracing who I am. I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful, and I don't ever want to show anything but gratitude for what God has blessed me with. And so I want to ask you, are you natural? Do you have insecurities about your natural hair? Have you ever encountered anyone telling you, maybe on a date or on a job interview, or maybe a boss or a coworker, to tame it down, or, you know, make just comments that aren't nice? Share that in the comments below. I want to keep this conversation going. I want to encourage and uplift one another. The natural hair movement is such a mighty one, because there's so many beautiful naturalistas that are just showing us how it can be done and how we can love the hair that we have. And so that's it. I just want to get on here and talk about that real quick. There's all types of noise in the background, so hopefully y'all heard that. Okay. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm your girl, Renee Nicole. We're going to keep this conversation going, so chime in the comments, share, like, subscribe to Renee Nicole I Am. I'm going to have a lot more videos about just all different unique topics. So let's keep the convo going. Love y'all.